Sharren, we're seeing Western leaders move towards Palestinian recognition, a two-state solution. But how is this even possible when Palestinians won't recognise Israel at all? And Hamas would likely be elected as the leadership if there were elections in the West Bank.
Sharri, many of these governments has set a ground rule, at least 3 or 4 ground rules for a recognition in a Palestinian state. In the last couple of weeks, all of these ground declaration rules or conditions flew out the window. This is like selling your morals, selling your moral compass and your values and your belief out the window. And this is a declaration that is giving the Palestinian, not the Palestinian, but Hamas, a terrorist organization, a reward for the worst massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. Look on who's celebrating it. Hamas were the first one to celebrate and congratulate those governments. The fact is that one of the leaders of Hamas, Ramzi, said 2 days ago in an interview that those declarations are a fruit of the 7th of October massacre. What lesson do you think terrorist organizations are going to learn from those declarations, from those actions of Western democracies? I mean, you need to understand that Israel's a frontline in a much bigger war. Iran is sending its proxies. There's terrorist organizations, ISIS, the Houthis, Hezbollah, and Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, in Latin America. Do you think that with those lessons they are learning and they are watching the war that is happening right now and they are watching closely the reactions of Western democracies? And that will only give them incentives to continue and terrorize people all around the world, to push forward with abducting civilians, massacring, murdering them, because they will truly believe that they will be rewarded for it from the international community.
Indeed, indeed. We're seeing that the Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, who himself was a pro-Palestinian protester and activist in his early political years while he was still in federal parliament. He's seeking a call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Do you think your Prime Minister will want to speak with Albanese?
Look, I'll tell you this. I'm not at the Prime Minister's office, but we have a very long standing relationship with Australia. It's not just in the government-to-government level. This is the people-to-people throughout history, since the First World War, when the Australian battalion liberated Beersheba. So there's a mutual history and love and shared values between both of our countries and both of our people. Obviously, there's been ups and downs, and it's been quite difficult in the last 2 years. But I truly hope that Australia, will not walk the same path of rewarding a terrorist organization with a state, because that's what it actually means.
Well, I think you're being optimistic to hope that Australia won't follow that path, but we'll see. We'll see. Sharren Haskel, thank you very much, as always, for your time. Really appreciate it.